back to another reading. Today, back with another reading for Jisoo and Jang Hyen. I've been getting a lot of requests to do an update on the two of them and see what is their current energies right now, what's going on between the two of them. So, let's get started. And if you guys are new here, my name is Astra. I am a native tarot reader and I do tarot readings here on my channel. So, let's get started with the reading on Jisoo and Jang Hyen and see what is their current energies right now towards each other. So, first, I would like to get started with Jisu. Let's see what is going on in Jisu's current energy right now when it comes to Jang Hyen. What is Jisu's current energy towards Jang Hyen right now? What is Jisu's current energy? Okay, guys, so for Jisu, I do feel like that there's like a big sense of her like just wanting to leave what happened in the past behind, okay? Definitely, like I told you guys before, I feel like definitely whatever happened between Jisoo and Jung Hae, there was like a time where they disconnected, that there wasn't contact between them, that um they both like thought that maybe this was the end for the two of them, that maybe they're not really gonna connect anymore. And I feel like that during that time Jisoo really did feel a sense of big loss when it comes to Jung Hyen. There was like a sense that she lost him, that he wasn't really in her life, and that really made her realize a lot. With the Eight of Wands, I do feel like that definitely right now she does realize that she does have intense love and care for him. And like I said before in my readings, I do pick up strong feelings from Jisoo's side. But I feel like in the past, Jisoo did not realize that. And I said this multiple times in my readings. And so I feel like whatever happened, it was like a big burden on her. She did feel like a sense of burden, that she did feel like, why am I feeling this way? And so it was like a really big reflection time for her. The time that they were away from each other, that was like a huge reflection time on the two of them. And so there was like times where she did feel like that she's feeling guilty, that she's feeling a sense of heavy weight on her. She did not know why, but now she does realize that right now it's because she does care about him, and it's like not just friendship that was between them, that she does want something more, and that she does actually have feelings for him. Okay. So I feel like that certain period when it comes to the two of them, that really made her realize a lot, and she really did feel a sense of loss here with the Five of Cups. She did feel a sense of loss and a lot of sadness. Right now, with the death and rebirth, she does really want to start this new beginning with Jang Hyen. She does want this to be this new period, forgetting everything what happened and starting a new page. She does have like certain stress and fears when it comes to whatever happened in the past. So that does still is there, and that is definitely there, that she knows that that cannot definitely be forgotten, and she knows that Jang Hyen still thinks about that sometimes. Okay, so that is still something that does make her unbalanced and makes her a little bit, sad and guilty. But definitely, she does want to work her way up to Jung Hyen. Like I said, I feel like that Jisoo is the one that is like mostly doing the efforts and stuff like that. In the last reading, I did tell you guys that Jung Hyen did do an effort maybe when it came to the food truck, but I feel like after that food truck, maybe it was Jisoo that is making her efforts, because I feel like that gesture that Jung Hyen did, it was to let Jisoo know that he also does want him in her life, but it's not like Jung Hae did that to show her that, oh, I want us to be a couple, oh, I want us to be together. Jung Hae just did that to show Jisoo that he's not holding anything in his heart. He does want the two of them to still have a bond. But Jung Hae is not expecting anything, you guys. He's not really putting efforts anymore, because he does not want to put expectations, and he's being really careful, which I did tell you guys in my last reading as well, okay? So right now I feel like that Jisoo, like, she's in this place where she does want the two of them to grow, and she knows that it's like not gonna happen like in one day and one night. No, she knows that it like definitely they both need to slowly heal from whatever happened. Okay, so let me give information about Jisoo. What else is Jisoo's current energy towards Jung Hae In right now? What else? Okay, guys, so definitely for Jisoo, definitely she does feel this complete whole feeling with Jung Hyen. With the Ten of Cups, she does really definitely feel this really nice, complete, homely feeling. She does feel really nice with him. And definitely she does want to feel that again. I feel like with the Two of Cups, definitely there's like a lot of love between them. They both have mutual feelings, okay? It's not like it's one-sided. No, they actually both have both mutual feelings. And Jisoo does want to spend more time with Jung Hyen. And I even told you guys in the last reading, I feel like that definitely they do want to meet up in the future and want to hang out. So if they haven't hanged out already, I feel like there can be a chance that maybe they do have plans or they do want to hang out. Maybe they even hang out at some time, but I feel like that still she does want to hang out more with him if she hasn't already. She does want to hang out with him. So I feel like maybe in the next upcoming months, um, it is possible that there's like a good chance they can meet or hang out like a full hanging out together, because she right now I feel like she is craving spending time with him. She does want to feel like old times. And you guys, definitely feel like that definitely she does want to start this new beginning. I feel like that they are like in contact right now. They are connected. They are um checking up in each other and talking stuff, but I feel like that still their bond isn't really that completely fully the way that it's back that it was, because still you guys there's like still some wall that needs to be put down, and that wall is not really gonna go down unless after like after a long time, okay? So definitely like whatever happened maybe in the past, it wasn't like something very simple. And so it's not really gonna go right away, okay? So definitely there needs to be effort and there needs to be a lot of things done. And so Jisoo does realize that. And so right now, definitely both are like busy with their own projects and own schedules. But just so I feel like that she's trying her best to make this wall go down right now. And she does care about Jung Hyen, so she does believe in putting the effort, okay? So definitely this is something that I'm interested in picking up, okay? So I feel like right now Jisoo is the one that is like willing to move forward and stuff like that. And I did even mention in my last reading, it was coming up even then that she is willing to grow their bond, because I feel like right now she knows that Jang Hyen is special for her, and I feel like that she does want to go ahead with that, okay? But definitely, you guys, like the process is not easy. There still needs to be trust that it was like back then. I feel like especially with Jang Hyen, he does not want to get her, and so he's being very careful. Um, and so, like, trust needs to be built again when it comes to their bond, okay? I feel like Jisoo does trust him, but from Jung Hyen's side, definitely he does not want to put expectations. And I feel like you guys, they haven't really confessed. Like, I feel like, especially right now, I don't feel like they both have made it clear that they want to move on together. They want something more than friendship. I don't feel like they have properly confessed and had a heart to heart conversation. If that happens, I feel like things would be much easier. Okay. But let's get first into Jung Hyen's current energy, and then I can tell you guys more what needs to be happening. Okay. The Two of Cups is coming twice, you guys. There's definitely like a lot of love between the two of them. What is in Jung Hyen's current energy towards Jisoo? Yeah. Yeah, you guys. So for Jang Hyen, definitely there's like a project that he's focusing on right now. So like his focus is on his career, on his project. But for Jisoo, definitely like he still has a lot of love for Jisoo. Okay, Jisoo is still special for him. He still loves her and he still cares about with her. I feel like even in the past with the Four of Wands, he definitely did consider honestly commitment with Jisoo. Okay, I feel like that he did really have so much expectations, so much hopes that he even thought that they're gonna be end game, that they're gonna um get to the point of marriage even, because I feel like Jung Hyen was really serious about Jisoo, okay? Um and so right now, to this day, he does think about it, but he does feel right now with Jisoo, there is like a balance in their bond, and he does enjoy that balance, that there is not really much expectations from his side. He's just going with the flow with Jisoo, that they both do have a very good understanding right now. That's the way that he feels, okay? But still there is like a sense in Jung Hyen that with the hermit, he still does not really want to get in his love life overall, because definitely he has gotten hurt, because when he did have all of these expectations, um definitely it's not going to be that easy to recover from them. And so with the hermit, he does want to stay like in his own bubble for now, that he doesn't really want to get involved in with his love life and all of that. Even when it comes to Jisoo, he does not want to get hope. So he right now is putting himself in this like bubble, that Jung Hyen, keep your hopes in this like small bubble and do not let them go out. So um definitely like he is like almost like he's like alone with all his thoughts, and he does want to keep those thoughts to those certain limits and not let them reach a certain place, because he does not want to get hurt again. And so with him and Jisoo, he's not like, I don't feel like that he does realize that Jisoo does care about him as well, and so he's keeping his hopes low and everything like that, and keeping things to the point of friendship and supporting each other. um, and he does still feel like that right now. Like he's in this self-love place, self-caring love. Like he does feel that he does love himself right now. He's loving himself, and definitely he does feel that when it comes to him and Jisoo, he will have to build a lot of strength. Which right now he does feel that he is in the process of getting more strength to himself. So, definitely like I feel like that he's in the process of being careful, not really putting expectations between him and Jisoo. But I would like to let you guys know something. Right now he's feeling this way because I feel like Jisoo hasn't really been clear with him that she does have feelings for him, or that she loves him in that sort of way. I feel like if Jisoo does become more clear with him on that certain thing, I feel like that Jung Hyen would be more open, because this is what he wanted. This is what he wanted when it comes to Jisoo. So if like Jisoo became clear for him that she does want something more with him and all that, I feel like that he will open up more. Yes, obviously he's not gonna let his guard down that quickly, but I feel like that he's gonna feel a little bit more better, because right now he's feeling protective and careful, and even protecting his heart, um because he's fearing that maybe he's gonna put hopes that maybe there's gonna be hope for them to be something more, and he's gonna feel that that's not gonna happen like last time, which is why he's being protective of himself and protecting his heart. But if Jisoo does tell him that, yes, Jang Hyen, I want us to be more than that, I feel like that's when Jang Hyen would be open to opening up. Right now he's putting a guard on himself. Okay, so right now let's get more information when it comes to Jung Hyen. What else is in Jung Hyen's current energy between him and Jisoo? Yes, he's keeping things inside of himself right now. Wow. Yeah, you guys. So Jung Hyen, he's still going through this inner battle between him and himself. Okay. He's keeping a lot of things when it comes to his feelings towards Jisoo. He loves her, and he definitely did have a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes for the two of them, and definitely that is like still there. Okay, definitely that burdens him, and that definitely makes him sometimes even awake at night, like even the thoughts of it. And so right now he does have a lot in his heart that he would like to open up to Jisoo, and he would like to say to her, but he's keeping all of that inside because um he does not want to be vulnerable or open up again. And so yeah, I feel like that definitely like the thought of like having expectations again and everything collapsing, that makes him really fear. So I feel like right now he is in this space where he does want to enjoy the bond that he has with Jisoo now, without expectations, without hopes, because he does feel that is like a better way to put it. Okay, with the judgment, I feel like that he's definitely going through a lot of changes in his characteristics and so on. All of this is like definitely shaping Jung Hae In the future. And like I said with Jisoo, you guys, like he really for Jung Hae In, you guys, I feel like that even like his hopes even went to like marriage, because I'm getting the Four of Wands again right now. So definitely like it is hard, like if like someone like put the hopes to marriage at one point for him to suddenly be okay again. So definitely I understand what he's going through right now. Definitely he's like in like this self-loving period and all of that. But definitely he still does have like this 10 of cups feeling with Jisoo, like this very complete feeling, and she definitely at the end of the day brings happiness to him and brings positivity to him. And so right now their bond and their connection, whatever they have right now, it is enough for him. But definitely if like I said, if Jisoo does open up to him in the future, I feel like that would make Jong Hyun open up as well. Right now he's being careful because he does feel that Jisoo still does not feel the same way, and so he does not want to put those expectations. Okay, so you guys, you see there needs to be more communication between the two of them, and I feel like Jung Hyen is like right now still holding the burden of him fearing to put expectations, which is why he's being careful right now. um And I feel like their bond is okay right now. They're definitely like in communication. Maybe they do even have plans of meeting if they haven't even met already. Um, but still, like, I don't feel like you guys, there's like that much, this whole complete circle for the two of them. I still feel like there needs to be work done on their bond, and there needs to be more trust built up. But definitely I feel like that definitely they are at a good place. And I do agree with them not really taking things quickly, because it's important for them to sort of build up and give each themselves self-love first, and um live in this certain period for a certain time before they open up, okay? And I feel like if there is something more meant for the two of them, I feel like that definitely there's like a good timing for the two of them. Right now, let's see with this oracle what we can pick up. What is both Jang Hyen and Jisoo feeling right now? What are both Jang Hyen and Jisoo feeling right now? Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without. Yeah, you guys, like they right now feel the absence of not being each other's lives. Like meeting up and being around each other. Definitely feel like for the longest time, even when they were not in contact, they definitely did feel like a part of them was missing. And especially Jisoo, I felt that definitely she did feel a sense of loss, like I told you guys. And Jang Hyen also, he did feel like this very big part of him missing, almost like a part of himself, because he invested a lot of himself into um, imagining things with Jisoo and hoping for things for him and Jisoo. And so definitely like all of that period, it was like a big absence for them, and they did realize like a part of them is missing without the other. Okay. So definitely I feel like that period, yes, it was hard for them, but I feel like that period also made them realize a lot of things about what they're feeling right now. And this is why right now they are the way that they are, because they have went through that certain hard period. Now for Jisoo, what does Jisoo want to tell Jung Hyen? What does Jisoo want to tell Jung Hyen? Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Yes, Jisoo does feel like that. Definitely because of Jung Hyen, she did realize a lot of things that she did wrong. She did realize a lot of things that maybe were not the best decision for her. So she does feel that you made me realize things that she probably did think at that certain time that those were the right decision. And so right now she did feel like that you did make me realize my flaws, and I'm gonna learn from those things, that because those are lessons for me on how I'm gonna move forward. And so Jisoo does realize that there are certain things that maybe were not the best decision for her, and so right now she does feel that because of that situation, she does realize certain things that she did, and definitely those are gonna affect her decisions in the future. Right now for Jung Hyen, what does Jung Hyen want to tell Jisoo? And I want to fix our connection. Yes, inside of him, he does want their connection to be back the way that it was. He wishes that, he could just go back to, putting efforts towards Jisoo, and he can just go back to being open with her. But definitely he does feel that there needs to be like things done first when it comes to him. Um, he does still have to give himself some self-love, and he still has to go through changes when it comes to himself, but inside of him he does want to mend their connection fully and fix their connection where these two hearts can come and stick together again. He does wish for that inside of him, even though that he's trying hard to not put expectations inside of him, he still wants that. And that's why I tell you guys, I feel like if Jisoo um becomes open with Jung Hyen and tells him what she wants, I feel like that will be a very good way to start. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope that made sense. I feel like honestly that yes, maybe this process can take long, and maybe it's not really gonna go really quickly, but I totally understand as well. And I feel like this way that it is pretty healthy for the two of them. And I feel like this time that they're taking is very needed. But I feel like that definitely they are at a good place right now. And the way they are thinking is pretty healthy as well. So right now, let's check for the hidden truth for Jisoo first. What is Jisoo's hidden truth regarding Jung Hyen? I wish I could take back my words. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay. One more for Jisoo. One more. What is Jisoo's hidden truth regarding Jung Hyen? What is Jisoo's hidden truth when it comes to Jung Hyen? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Jisoo does feel that I wish I could take back my words. So this is something that Jisoo does wish, that there's certain actions that she wishes that she could have taken back. There's certain words that she wishes that she could taken back. Like I said, you made me realize my flaws. There are certain things that definitely she does regret, and she wished that she could take back those things. Um So definitely there can be certain words that Jisoo could have wished that maybe she should have said when it comes to her and Jung Hyen's bond. Like if she can go back in time, she would have maybe reacted to things differently. She would have said things differently. I feel like that at that certain time when the two of them were maybe working together and all of that, she did definitely feel something, but I feel like that she wasn't really clear that it was romantic that she was feeling, or she maybe did feel like a sense of maybe feeling protective when it comes to herself. I feel like maybe Jisoo, you guys, she's like the person that maybe doesn't want to be with like guy friends or stuff like that. Maybe she does really put like a sense of wall between maybe guys that she does have a good bond with. Um and so I feel like that when it happens that maybe a guy is interested in her, she doesn't really feel interested at that certain time. Or maybe with most guys that are interested in her, she does feel that she's not interested in him unless like that maybe she knows him like in a romantic way right away. Okay? I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but I feel like that she does sort of put a wall between maybe guys that she works with or stuff like that overall. And so with Jung Hyen, she right off the bat, put a wall um of it not being feelings because maybe that's what she's used to do. And so I feel like that did sort of change in Jung Hyen's case because right now she realizes that she did actually care for him, but she was sort of making at that time she did feel like it was something else than it is right now. So that did make her maybe say certain words or do certain actions that right now she wishes that she could take back. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah. So she does feel like that maybe it was she did not feel like it was her fault in the past or it was nothing wrong in the past. Right now, she does feel like it is her fault. So, definitely, right now, like I said, this all fits with the shadow side that I did realize a lot of things that I did. And so, definitely, there's like a big sense of acceptance in Jisoo right now. And she definitely does know the value of Jung Hyen. And you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yes, again, with the absence, I feel like a part of me is missing. So, definitely over time when they were not really connected, she did feel like it was really hard for her to let him go, and it was definitely a hard process. It wasn't easy, and that is something that she realized over time. So yeah, you guys, I feel like that what yes, whatever happened was probably difficult and it definitely really put their bond at a pause for a long time, but at the same time it made the two of them realize things in that certain period. Now for Jung Hyen, let's see for Jung Hyen. What is Jung Hyen's current true hidden truth towards Jisoo? What does Jung Hyen want to tell Jisoo? What is Jung Hyen's hidden truth? I want to feel that way again. What else? I know I crossed the line with you. I will wait from a sign from you. Wow. So, definitely Jung Hyen does feel that I want to feel that way again. Yes, inside of him, he does want to feel like old times. He does want to feel the bond that they had together in the past. He does want to feel that way again. That is definitely something that he wishes that they can be back. And so this also fits with I want to fix our connection to be that way again. I want to feel that way again with you. And I know I crossed the line with you. Okay. So this is, I feel like, something that Jung Hae-in did feel in the past that maybe I did cross the line with my expectations, with the things that I was feeling. Maybe I did cross the line. And so he did, I feel like, for a sense of time, he did feel like that maybe he did cross the line. Maybe it was like not something that he should have felt. So I feel like that at certain time he did also blame himself that maybe I crossed the line. Maybe it was only me that was feeling those certain stuff, okay? So yeah, like this is definitely something I feel like from the past that he did feel okay, but definitely right now I feel like that he does feel that it's like mutual that the two of them do care about each other. That is like something that he knows now, but I don't feel like that he does know that Jisoo does care about him in a romantic way right now, which I feel like that is something that Jisoo needs to speak up and that will allow him to open up more. Okay, I will wait for a sign from you. So, Jung Hae In does feel that if Jisoo does give him signs and stuff like that inside of him, he's hoping for Jisoo to confess and maybe say something to him. So inside of him, yes, he's not putting expectations, but at the same time, if he does feel that Jisoo is does actually care for him in that way, he is gonna be waiting for a sign from her. And inside of him, he is waiting for the day where the two of them can definitely be something that he has always hoped for. Okay. And I definitely do feel like his emotions when it comes to I will wait for a sign for you. It is like something that he does feel like that I am waiting for the day we can be what I always wished for. I'm waiting for the day that definitely what I was hoping for all this time would happen. And so yes, inside of him he's still hoping, even though I feel like that he's right now trying to be careful with his expectations and all of that, but inside of him he does wish that things do turn a different way this time. Okay. And that's what I'm getting, you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it made sense. I honestly do feel like their bond is good right now, okay? Yes, it's not really moving at a past phase, but I do feel like that way that it's like moving right now, it is moving pretty nicely, okay? And this is what I got for Jisoo and Jang Hyen. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and please let me down know in the comments below what you guys think about this reading, and hopefully see you guys next time. Bye!